Okay, welcome to this training session. This video is going to cover how to add images into your WordPress blog. So what we want to do is take a look here. This is a blog post that I put up just as an example. And right in the middle of it here is an image. And this, I basically took a screenshot here using Snagit, which is a phenomenal little tool that I have. So I took a screenshot of part of my screen, and then I just doctored it up here. I created some arrows with wording pointing to different things, which creates a little narrative for me. So I'm going to show you how to insert an image of your own. So first thing you want to do is navigate to the administration area of your blog. And for me, it would be simply putting in the WP-admin. So you're going to go to your blog.com/WP-admin. Will take you right there. And this is pre-populated for me, but I would enter my username and password down here. I'll just log into my back end of my blog here. And this is going to bring me to what's called the dashboard of the blog. And here you can see all of your options here. And the important one is really posts and pages. In this case, if you're posting to your blog, posts are what your blog technically is. So pages are, if you've created a website out of your blog, if you've used your blog to create a website, the static pages, those pages are what usually doesn't change. I don't recommend removing anything, but usually you might put up an about page, and that kind of stays the same. It stays static. Blog really is a moving thing. It's every time you put a new post up there, the new one goes to the top. Just like if you were looking at it online or even a newspaper, it's a brand new story each day, new stories all the time. So let's go ahead here and we'll add a new post. And I'm actually going to type in here, how to add images to your WordPress blog. And when I'm coming up with my title, not to harp on other things, I want to really focus on the image, but you want to think about what people might search in Google, and this is what I would search. If I didn't know how to add an image into my WordPress blog, I would type exactly this: how to add images to WordPress blog. So that's something I would add. Okay, now here is my area where I can go ahead and start entering my text. So this quick video teaches how to, and this is an actual post. I'm making this post for this very video that I'm filming. So, but I'm going to put an image up here. I'm going to come back later and change it and put the video up. Anyway. So let me explain what I just did. So upload insert right here underneath the title. I'm just going to click on this upload insert. You see when I hover over it, it says add media. So I'm going to go ahead and click. And that's a clue there. Anytime you don't know what's what, just hover over it and it'll create a little pop-up for you. Let me show you. Right? So if I hover over this, add media, add gravity form, whatever that is, add a custom form. So I like just hit upload insert. This icon is these are the two, they're the same thing. So I can click here to add an image as well. Okay, so you've got a couple options on this. Let me move this screen over here so you can see the whole thing. So it's got the X up here, but it defaults to from your computer. Okay, so you can do it from your computer, from your URL, or your media library. And the media library is going to be things that you've uploaded already. So once you upload a picture, it's actually in your media library. So if you ever want to use that picture again, you can just go get it right from your media library. So see here, it's actually 2 times it got this picture. I don't know why it's in here 2 times. I must have uploaded it twice. But you can see it's right here. So if I wanted to add that, I could just show it, and then there'll be a way for me to insert it. It'll look similar to what we're going to see when I upload it from the computer. But right now we're going to focus on uploading from our computer. So I'm just going to select files. I'm going to hit select files, and notice you've got some limitations here, so do read this. Let's see, select files. I'm going to go ahead and go into my pictures, and let's see, I'm going to upload this image. I don't know what it is, but we're going to upload it. So it's crunching and adding this here. And one of the things I like to do is make sure, you know, that I'm specific with what I name my images, because that matters to Google as well. Okay, so it just finished here, and now notice I've got some things I can do down here. I can add a title to it. So if I want to change the title, I would do that here. If I wanted to put a caption, I could do that. I could put a description. Oop, there we go. So down here, it's going to allow me some options. If I want it to be right in the middle of the page, I don't have to do anything. It's defaulted to no alignment, which means it will be in between, sandwiched in between the text, or above or below the text. But I can also align it around the text. I can either center it, right, justify, left. And then it's going to need a size. Now this is a ridiculously large size, so I'm going to make it much smaller than that. I'm going to make it medium. So thumbnails really, really small. So usually a medium, large. Think of this, you know, 625 pixels wide, I believe that's width. Even 466, you know, your width of a blog is probably only about 600, so you may not want it to fill up the whole thing, but you can always go back in here and change this. So if let's put it large and see what happens, and make sure we don't have anything else in here. So now I'm going to insert this. So that's it, I'm done. I'm ready to insert it, and it will wrap around any of the text. So as I type text, I think I did I choose alignment? I can't remember now. Okay, so notice I clicked on this picture. When I click on it, it brings up this little icon here. I can remove the photo or edit the image. So I'm going to go ahead and edit it. And it brings back up that same dialog box, but now it's a little different. If I want to take it down, see how it's showing me a different, different viewpoint, vantage point, and it shows me the wording around it. I can hit none. And now it shows that the text is underneath it. Okay, so I can change the formatting. Now, if I go into advanced settings here, I can actually change, I can revert to the original size. I can change the image here if I wanted to. I can add a border around it, and you just do this in numbers. So 1 would be the thinnest border, and you can experiment with this. So we'll make it 4. If you wanted to put some spacing here, 1 would be the least amount of spacing. I don't know if you can see it move as we do this. So the vertical space actually pushes it down a little bit. Okay, horizontal space will push it to the left or right a little bit, depending on how you have it formatted. So it gives some space between the text, if you will. So I'm going to leave this blank and just put in horizontal space. And, just some advanced stuff. I usually don't bother with that stuff. And then you can update here, and it will change the image for you. Did it work? I don't think I made any updates. That's what the problem was. So we're going to left justify it. Make it 80%. I did put borders around it, I think. 5, 4. Oop, I didn't want to put 4. No, that's okay. 5, 4. Update. And there we go. So over on the right-hand side, you've got a preview button. And I'm going to just save this to draft, number 1. Saving it to draft is not going to publish it. That way I can go back in and change it later on if I want to, do more edits. But if I hit preview, it'll bring it up as it will look once I do publish it. So that's what it's going to look like on my blog. Now, remember I said, you can only you don't want to make these too wide because this is going to look weird. It's just too big for the page. To me, maybe not, but you can experiment with these sizes here. So maybe I want to make it a little bit smaller and go down 60%. Let's see now what that looks like. Preview button again, and it's connecting. So now I made it. It looks to me that looks better, but it depends on the width of your blog, the body of your blog. It'll depend on. So this is the main body of my blog, and this is the sidebar. If you have a setup where you don't have a sidebar and your blog goes all the way across, then this may be too small. Or if you have a sidebar on each side of the blog. So it depends on the configuration of your blog. So that's it. It's that easy to enter an image into your blog. Once you're ready to roll, once everything's good, you just go over back to the right here and you publish it. Okay, so that's how to add an image into your WordPress blog. And hope you enjoyed this training. Please leave a comment on the blog here or on the video if you're watching it on YouTube. And let me know what questions you have about using your WordPress blog or any of the trainings that we have here for that matter. Thanks for tuning in.